Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. So to be 100% honest, this is not the video that I planned for today. Video I planned for today was sighting in and getting my first thoughts with my new 7mm backcountry. You guys watch the show every day. Don't miss it, new videos every day. Make sure you're subscribed. Got that bell rung, notifications and all that. I just recently had Tolliver's order me a Savage 110 Trail Hunter Light in 7 backcountry. If there was ever a tally of the requests I've gotten all over the years, the number one request was get a 7mm backcountry. Well, I finally got one. That was going to be today's video, but I just got back from my trip to Texas and I couldn't find my chronograph anywhere. I didn't want to film that video and get all those sent down range without the chronograph information. I only have one chronograph and I can't find it. So today's plan is to show you this thing that I picked up, which I can't believe I didn't know about and nobody told me about. And clean everything, put everything where it goes. You can't even step on the floor in here. You can see the mess behind me. I'm too busy to keep things organized. I get done with something, I got to get on to the next thing. I don't even sleep. It's also hunting season. I should be hunting right now instead of talking to this camera. Anyways, 7mm backcountry stuff coming soon and a whole bunch of it. I'm even going to try to get a deer with it before deer season's over. But this thing right here, I was in Tolliver's the other day. And I was there to, what did I get? I got that 7 ROM and I got that Savage Model 99. Well, I got 2 more things. The other thing I'm not going to show you about until another video. It's linked up back here. But this thing, I was like, what is that? Normally when I go through the racks, I pretty much just look and see what has threaded barrels, and if it's interesting, I'll pick it up and look at it. This had a heavy threaded barrel, pretty plain Jane stock, and I was like, what is that? And then I saw how much it was, and I was like, whoa, really, what is that? How come nobody told me about this? Well, check it out. These are a thing now. I'll show you this right here. R. That's for Remington. So Remington rifles have kind of gone by the wayside. They don't do any marketing. You don't hear anything about them. A while back, they flew out a bunch of gun writers and said, oh, they've got this new Alpha 1 rifle coming out. Well, the inside scoop on that is, apparently they never even made any of those rifles, and that was just a big marketing spoof. Several of my friends were at that event. Yeah, and apparently those were like super test fake rifles that they never even manufactured. Anyways, you didn't hear that from me. I'm just a real dude telling you the truth, what I know. But they are making these, and apparently they're doing 0 marketing on it because you can't even find it on their website. But this is the Remington 783 heavy threaded barrel. The MSRP is much lower than a Ruger American. It's much lower than a Savage 110. It's borderline the same or less even than the Savage or the Stevens new 334s. And you get a lot more. This is unbelievably cheap. I mean, you don't expect much for as cheap as these go, yeah. I mean, synthetic stock, come with a rail, removable bolt knob, but it is a big heavy bolt knob. I'd probably leave it. What's the throw like? Super high throw. That's not ideal for a big scope, but heavier than average barrel contour, and it's a threaded barrel. I got this from my FFL Tolliver's threaded barrel, and this is used. So somebody already had this and traded it back in. I even looked it up on Buds. Normally Buds has everything. You can't find it. But these are at distributors. I'm assuming probably in low quantities. I have no idea. What's the trigger like? I haven't felt the trigger. Not terrible, but not great. Removable mag. And you can only get them, it looks like, in 6.5 Creedmoor or 308. This is a 6.5 Creedmoor. I never talk about how many beans it is because The YT overlords get me in trouble for even talking about that. But from what I've seen, now of course it depends on how much your local little place wants to mark it up on you. So don't give me the hate on it. But the going rate on these is real close to $400. This one was at Tolliver's used for even less than that. So yeah, if you need a super budget friendly, I mean, it's got the little swivel studs, get your sling in there. It's not studs, but it's, you know, whatever, molded into the stock. Stay tuned. I'm going to slap a scope on here. I've got a Zerotech Vengeance here. I might put that on there. And I've got a Arkin EPL4. I might put that on there. These are both. We get 20% off of both of these. And they're great scopes. So if you need a scope, let me know. And I can help you find deals on scopes. But as far as I know, Remington 783 is now the cheapest deer catching rig out there that you can get. Nobody told me about it. They're not doing any marketing on this. They also have a heavy barrel that's even heavier than this. That's a 16-inch barrel, and that one's only in 308. So let me just show you the website real quick. And again, YouTube Overlord Reviewer, that's in Thailand or Philippines somewhere. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just doing a news story, okay? So y'all check out the website right here. I'm not going to try to make it fancy, but I'm just trying to show you the website. So here you go, model 783. There's this one that comes with a Leupold scope. And then there's what? There's just the standard synthetic. Now this is what they call the heavy barrel threaded. This is the one that's in 308 and that shorter barrel. But the one that I got, I can't actually find it on the website. So this would be the one that I'm assuming that it is, but mine's in that FDE 10 or whatever. 783 heavy, blah, blah, blah. Heavy target profile barrel. And it's threaded. When you click it, they don't even have a picture of it on their website, which how could you be making them and not even have a picture? That'd take like 2 seconds. But it's threaded, comes with a rail, sling mounts, whatever they call their trigger. Yeah. But they've only got it in 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor, and there's kind of all the specs. Yeah. I've got that flat dark earth, so this must be it. Length of pull, blah, 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 all that stuff. They don't list an MSRP on here. I've looked. But yeah, from the distributors and everything, they're going cheap. But like I said, how come nobody told me about this? I just got it from Tolliver's and it was so cheap. I said, man, just throw that on a bill. I want to test it out for myself. I don't see why it wouldn't do good. I mean, I really don't think Remington would put out a piece of garbage in mass production. But then again, you never know. Maybe they would. But stay tuned. I'm going to have this one out at the range tomorrow and start filming with it. Going to put a good long range scope on it. We're going to do sighting in video, ammo test video, long range video. We might even take a deer with this one too. But hey, appreciate you watching. News flash of the day. You can get a cheap heavy barrel Remington 783 for less than just about anything out there. Yeah, there you go. You heard it first from old Hootie. Shout out to Tolliver's. That's where I got this one. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Hootie-hoo.
Load it up and get it on as soon as you can. 30 on 6, 10 mil, 50 cap. It don't make a difference, man. We like to shoot and live You like flinging